PDP presidential candidate Atiku changed name from Sadiq Abubakar and master degree with GCE O-level results. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen, and please subscribe to our channel. The 1965 West Africa School Certificate WASC results presented by him identified the student as Sadiq Abubakar. The presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, said he wished to be known by his current name and not by his West African School Certificate, which carries the name Sadiq Abubakar. According to documents displayed by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Atiku did not provide information on his primary education. The 1965 West Africa School Certificate WASC results presented by him identified the student as Sadiq Abubakar. He also holds a master's degree in international relations from Anglia of Ruskin University in the United Kingdom. From the document, Sahara reporters observed that Atiku earned a master's degree in 2021 with GCE O-level results. The former nation's number 2 man also attached the sworn affidavit as Deputy Preventive Superintendent attached to Constant Preventive Station, Apapa Wharf, Lagos, where he declared to be dressed as Atiku Abubakar. Reacting, a public affairs analyst said it was baffling and shocking that Atiku earned the master's degree in 2021 with GCE O-level results. I would like to know how Atiku with 0 academic or creative publications with 0 college-level courses suddenly earned a master's degree, and the year 2021 is a suspect. He quickly scammed Nigeria with a degree he obtained in 2021 because of the presidential election. Before someone without a bachelor's degree could hand himself a master's degree, he must have distinguished himself academically or in the fields of endeavors by showing publications or unique writings and samples. For example, a playwright called Nilo Cruz, Cuban-American playwright, was accepted into Brown University MFA in the playwriting program in the early 1990s without a bachelor's degree. But he earned an associate degree from Community College and distinguished himself as a talented playwright with numerous plays. And he was recommended into Brown MFA in playwriting program by another scholar playwright who had taught Nilo Cruz before. Sahara reporters earlier today reported that more presidential and vice presidential candidates in Nigeria ahead of the 2023 general elections informed the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC that they lost their academic certificates. Documents displayed by the INEC and cited by Nigerian Tribune show that apart from the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress APC, Bola Tinubu and his running mate, Kabiru Masari, whose claim of lost certificates continue to generate interest across the country, the vice presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party PDP, Ms. Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, also said his secondary school certificate is lost. Another presidential candidate who claimed to have lost all his certificates is Prince Abdul Malik Ado Ibrahim of the Young People's Party, YPP, while the People Democratic Party presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar, submitted an affidavit informing the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, that he changed his name from Sadiq Abubakar as it appears on his West African School Certificate to Atiku Abubakar. The presidential candidate of the Action Democratic Party, ADP, Sani Yabagi, also submitted an affidavit saying that the name on his degree and West African School Certificate is different from what he currently bears. It had been reported that the Delta State Governor and Vice Presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, in a sworn affidavit attached to his particularly disclosed to INEC that his West African School Certificate obtained in 1974 is missing. The affidavit of loss of original certificate obtained from the High Court of Justice, Delta State, in their Asaba Judicial Division on October 3rd, 2006 reads in part. I, Ifeanyi Chukwu Otho Okowa, adult, male, Christian, medical doctor and Nigerian citizen of House Number 4 Commission Quarters, Asaba, Delta State, do hereby make oath and state as follows. that I personally enrolled and sat for the West African Examination Council WAEC, West African School Certificate Examination, in the year 1974 at Edo State, Benin City, and now Edo State. That I passed the said examination and was subsequently issued the said certificate, therefore, that the original of a said certificate issued to me is now missing, lost, and cannot be found. Also, in the affidavit sworn to at the Federal High Court of Justice Maitama Abuja on June 3, 2022, the YPP presidential candidate disclosed that on July 7, 2021, while in transit from Kaduna to Abuja, he lost certain documents which included original BSc certificate issued by American College of Los Angeles dated 1988, high school diploma issued to me by Lanley High, Norwalk, United Kingdom dated 1979, an official degree transcript. Also lost was expired international passport issued by Nigerian Immigration Service. That all of efforts made to trace the said documents have proved abortive. Please, I don't understand what is going on. I want to believe that you can go back to a school, primary, secondary, tertiary, university or college. You can go back and, tell them the story, and they're going to give you, especially if they find out that you are now a governor, you are now a president, or you are a former VP. You can influence things to be done in your favor. My people, I have somebody whose document got burnt. I think you go to the school. I don't understand this when they're swearing in affidavits. Anybody can go to an affidavit and swear now. Yes, an affidavit is so common. Come on now. Why am I not saying what is making sense? Because this matter no come clear for my eyes again. Clear. I'm not mentioning names, but a highly qualified young lady from London was fired because of fake NYC. But these tacky literate like me are fighting for the office of Nigerian president without a single knowledge of how to use computers. How would they know what is happening all over the world to develop a delicate country like Nigeria? My brother, this matter tire me. Every time we're always having president without result. Both parties' presidential candidates are having result issue. Let us go for the one with result this time around. Okay, this is baseless. I'm not a fan of Atiku nor a PDP member, but sincerely speaking, this is a misinformation about Atiku. In Islam, any person bearing Abubakar automatically has Siddiq as nickname. It is possible that he was using Siddiq when he was young and later changed to Abubakar. That is why I always tell parents should stick to one official name when enrolling their kids. This is a common thing here in the north. For example, all Fatima are also called Zara. It will not become a confusion during documentation. Well, we're not even talking about only his name. We are talking about his results as well. What is really waiting the soap for this result issue? If I neglect, made them continue to the look. But this does not look good. It does not look good at all. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen.